Cape Fortune and roundabout LA. Today we're here at beautiful Thai King restaurant on the Crenshaw Strip, and as I mentioned before, we're here every Saturday from 11 to 2 p.m. So if you're out and about, you're not doing anything, why don't you drop by and see us, have lunch, and enjoy some wonderful music. Today with us we have Mr. Willin Prophet, who's going to do some great reggae music with us. Hi Willin, how are you?
Irie, how you doing?
I'm okay.
That's good.
So, tell me, are you really from the island?
Yes, I'm really from the islands.
You really are?
Yeah.
How long have you been here in Los Angeles?
Well, I've been here in Los Angeles for the past 13 years, off and on. I always go back, yeah.
How long have you been singing?
I have been singing for at least about 20 years.
So you were a singer before you came here to Los Angeles?
Yes, I used to sing in the choir, the Baptist Church Choir.
Oh, really?
In Turks Islands, Southeast Bahamas. Yeah, I sang there.
What's the name of the island?
Turks and Caicos Islands, the Southeast Bahamas.
And they got Baptist church over there?
Oh yeah. We have Baptist churches.
Now, we were talking earlier, is this still under the British rule, correct?
Yes, still under British.
And they have Baptist church that are something that's ruled by the British.
Well, the British, I think they're more Catholic, you know, but they have different churches, and they have Baptist church, Methodist, they have Catholic churches, you know, holiness churches. It's the same as, you know, here.
Right.
Yeah.
That's real interesting. What made you decide to come to Los Angeles, or did you go somewhere else before you came here to Los Angeles?
Yeah, I went other places. I used to live in Puerto Rico, and then I met some, I used to work as a photographer on a cruise ship, and I met some families from Los Angeles area. So, you know, and I was taking a corresponding course out here in electronics. So that's what made me decide to come out here. And then I met my wife, and I just decided to stay.
You decided to stay. Those women will do it to you every time.
Yeah, well, we're going to be going back pretty soon.
Going back to the island?
Yeah.
To live or just to visit?
We're going to go back to live and come back and forward, because I have kids now, and I want to take it to a more quiet place, like in the countryside, you know, or the islands. Someplace nice where I can raise them and let them, you know, stretch out.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about gang and violence and all this other stuff.
True, yeah. But LA is nice. I like it. I enjoyed the time I be here, you know. I really like it. The people are nice, you know.
Okay, well, let's listen to one of your songs so we can get a feel for your music.
Okay.
And the first tune you did is entitled?
This first tune is entitled Tribute to McCartney. It's a song that I dedicated to the chief minister of the Turks and Caicos Islands. He passed away some years ago, you know, but no one seems to know what really happened to him, because it's a controversy on his death. So I dedicate that song to him, Tribute to McCartney.
Okay, and his name was Jake McCartney?
Jake McCartney, yes.
Okay, why don't we take a listen to a tribute to McCartney done by Mr. Willin Prophet. answered my $5 question before we heard the song. The people or the man that you wrote the song for, was it heard back over it was the Prime Minister
of the Turks and Caicos Islands.
Turks and Caicos Islands.
Yes.
Have they heard the song?
Yes.
What type of feedback have you gotten?
I get a real positive feedback. They use the song a lot, you know.
Over on the island?
On the islands, yeah, they play it a lot. It's a hit over there.
And what about over here?
Over here, it's doing okay, you know.
Now, there's a community here in Los Angeles that consists of people that's from Jamaica and the Bahamas. They all seem to travel in that same circle. Now, how much airplay or how much play does that song get in that circle?
Well, in that circle, we get a lot of airplay on all the radio stations, you know. The only problem is, you know, is trying to get to, like, you know, some of the major stations here, you know. That's the only problem. But most of the independent stations, you know, because we have reggae, they have reggae stations like on Sundays and Saturdays. So I guess a lot of airplay on them.
Do many people ask you who is McCartney, or do they
Yes,
know?
a lot of people ask me, yeah. More people, more familiar with the people from the Caribbean on the East Coast, like New York, Chicago, because, you know, that's where they go a lot, Boston, you know, and Miami. Because Los Angeles is like, you know, a long way.
Yeah.
You know, my mother, every time I talk to her, she said, boy, you're down a long way, you know. Yeah, because it's so far on the West Coast.
Right. You have your first album out, correct?
Yes, this is my first solo album that I did on my own.
Okay. The album here is Willin Prophet.
Yes.
And how long has this album been out?
Well, it's been out, I finished the album in '87. It's been out about a year.
Is it doing well?
Yeah, it's doing pretty well. It could be doing better always, you know. Always better.
Well, once people see that you do have an album out and they've heard some of the songs that you're doing on the show, they're on this album, correct?
Yes, 2 of them.
Oh, great.
Yes.
So they can actually hear the songs on the show that they like and come out here and get the album. Where can they get the album?
Well, they can find this in all the reggae outlets, all the reggae stores, you know. Anyone. They had Barton Records. It's at International Records down the street on Crenshaw. Ashanti Records, you know, Tiger Records.
Oh, okay.
Is that a few places?
Well, let's hear another song that's on this album.
Okay.
And that next tune is entitled?
Pressure.
Pressure?
Pressure.
Oh, I can relate to that, but don't tell me why you wrote it till we get back.
Okay.
Okay, here we have Mr. Willin Prophet doing a song he's titled Pressure. so much for joining us.
Okay, thank you, Blvd.
And I really enjoyed having you here.
It was my pleasure.
Okay, that about wraps things up for us here on Roundabout LA. And this is the talent showcase portion. And our talent for today, which is the Willin Prophet, who does great reggae music. This is his album. So if you love this music, go out to any of the records, Barton Records, places that sell reggae music, and ask for it. The title of the album is called Resurrection, and it's done by Mr. Willin Prophet. And we'll see you next week on Roundabout LA.